And welcome to another fucking dude's evening. Wait, not another dude's evening. The first fucking ever perfectly misfit hybrid versus dude's fucking evening. Hey Dan, how about chill dude's evening, brother?
Have a chewed still, dude. I
Chewed
said dill on accident.
a chewed
Dude's evening.
a chewed still.
Yeah. I know.
Everybody. Once you tune into this, do us a favor and have a chewed dill.
I have a chode today.
Have a dill's chewdies.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm
Yeah.
not like
Some
I'm
of
not
that.
liking my lighting right now. My lighting seems aggressive. Oof, I don't like this. Maybe is this
You're a
better?
large hoodie, right?
I'm always a large hoodie. That's what my mom. That was my mom. That was the nickname my mom gave me. Oh, you're always going to be my little large hoodie. Welcome to Perfectly Misfit. Today is uh, Dude's Evening. Perfectly Misfit is a podcast where Dan and I get together once a week and discuss our skin tone issues. I am not liking this either. Jesus Christ. And Dan and I get together. We talk. We talk everything we need to talk. Everything we can talk. Blue's a little better. Oof, that's all right. I like that a little better. Um, Dan and I are Army veterans. We are Army brothers. We've served together in different shapes and forms, um, but we definitely have been in the shit. That's still open for
The shit.
interpretations. But Dan and I get together every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain Time to discuss the shit that no one else really wants to fucking hear. Um, Dan and I get along on so many levels because we love podcasts, movies, and TV shows, and being a couple of fatty fats who just love to cook and cook for others, cook for ourselves, cook for the homeless. Dan and I are um, painting, was it full on rapists? No, I mean philanthropists.
A
Philanthropists.
philanthropist. Yeah.
That's what I meant. And we like to give back to the community. Whether it's our peppers or our seeds. Get it? Get it? And yeah, this is our time for us to get together every week and just vent, get it all the fuck out. This week's episode is a little different because if you don't know who the fuck we are, we don't care. But a big part of who the fuck we are is we love a show called Dudesy. And Dudesy is a podcast hosted by Chad Kulchin and Will Sasso, and is the first and only podcast run by, generated by a AI. And Dudesy came up with its own holiday, Dude's Evening. Dude's Evening is today, December 28th. It is a holiday where you get together. It's in between that New Year's and Christmas, where you can get together with your friends and you can fucking turn loose. You don't got to worry about all the family fucking, rigmarole, all
All
that.
your family commitments.
Yeah. No commitments. It's all about. I mean, there are there's a little bit of structure to do the evening, a little bit, but like no one's really gonna come down on you if you don't fucking follow the guidelines. It's fine.
And
It's
we're
all.
still learning what those guidelines
Oh
are.
yeah. There's a lot of
And
tenants, as I
we
like to
are
call it.
trying to follow them as best as possible.
One thing about Dude's Evening is about being comfortable. Maybe having a drink or so. There's more to come, but one thing we'll start with is definitely have a drink, and it's something we've always done here on Perfectly Misfit. So we're very comfortable. It's transitioning to a new holiday here on Perfectly Misfit, and Dude's Evening. It's going to fit in for us. I like and I don't remember all the tenants as well. Like we're probably going to end up having to Google some of them
I,
during
I,
this
I
episode.
didn't remember them as much.
I've got like
Because of the,
4. I feel like there's like 8 or 10, but I know 4 for sure.
well, This is a glass of Mountain Dew with just a little spritz of Captain Morgan in it.
Uh-oh. Somebody said he was going to be sober, but haven't even hit New Year's
It's
and
sober. It's still sober. I did over a month sober,
all right.
and I figured for Dude's Evening it would be a good time to have just
A
a little spritzer.
I've been drinking this brand for a while, Odell. Usually I have the Sippin' Pretty from Odell, which is like a guava beer. I've been having that for over 2 years, probably since we started the show. And I've been introduced to this Sippin' Tropical.
Ooh, oh, and it's a sour beer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
God damn, dude, I love sour
Yeah,
beer.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The last one was a guava, based sour. This one has more like passion fruit and pineapple. Really yummy. You know, I and
Dude, that's one passion fruit.
oh,
It sounds fucking fantastic.
oh,
I've had one passion fruit beer before.
passion fruit sounds delicious, brother.
Always, but it was delicious. So I'm excited.
Um, we were gonna try and have Corey Castle on tonight's episode, but unfortunately, he's working at Fridays on a Fridays. That's always busy on Fridays. And if you get that reference and you listen to Action Bronson, then I fucking love you. But even if you don't, that's fine. But Corey Castle does work on a Fridays sometimes. And God bless him. The man's fucking hustling. He's getting his fucking money, getting that paper. But if anybody would have appreciated a Dude's Evening spin-off episode, it would have been Corey Castle. So we'll still give him the shout out because we love Corey. Our first
I'm
guest.
20 minutes in.
Yeah. Oh shit. Well, yeah, but we've stopped counting. Oh, whoa, hold on there, brother. Whoa. I mean, that's another part of this event there, dude. Um, hey Dan. While I take care of this little thing I'm dealing with over here, so like the holidays are around, and like everybody likes to listen to certain things to get them in a certain vibe. And I was curious, like, around this time of year, what kind of music do you like to listen to, brother?
Oh,
Wait.
mainly like I like to chill with I don't know, maybe a little hard rock, classic rock. What about you, buddy?
Who who me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, well, like it's like, it's perfect time of year. So, uh, like if I'm driving around, it's a little hard rock. Then like when I'm driving back home, it's, a little classic rock, But I mean, like, it's that time of year though. So, trying to figure out what you, as my one of my best friends ever, like Christmas shopping, holiday shopping. What do you're driving around town? What do you like to listen to, bro?
Ah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That hit me a little hard.
I mean you. By the way, I mean you.
If I'm just driving around and trying to relax while I'm driving around, doing Christmas shopping and stuff, I like to listen to a little bit of a little hard rock, and, maybe some classic rock.
Fucking right
What about,
on,
what
bro.
about you, buddy?
Who who me?
Yeah, you, buddy.
Oh, dude, easy question. Fucking hard rock, classic rock. But I mean, like just bringing it full circle. So like you got the family in the car. You guys going to pick out a Christmas tree. Maybe go on the fucking roller rink on a Saturday. What kind of music are you guys jamming out to?
Yeah, you know, probably some hard rock and some classic rock.
Oof. I think we got a loser here.
Oh shit!
All I want for Christmas is you.
I don't even know who that is. Do you?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pretty.
well.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa. Oh. Oh God. And again, if you're not a fan of 10-minute podcast and you're not a fan of Dudesy, you've got a lot of catching up to do on this fucking show. I mean, so on that note though, I've got one of the tenets of Dude Evening is consuming food you're not supposed to, um, and like something that is going to go just a little above and beyond what you're normally used to. And I'd rather consume mine now while it's still warm
Oh
because
yeah, yeah.
because if this came out of the freezer and I had to, I had to cook it down over the past hour and a half. Um,
Okay, okay.
I'm not following in full footsteps of Dude Evening. The Dude Evening Chad's meal is McDonald's apple pies, which
Legit was going to go get a fucking apple pie for this and just didn't have time.
this is why I didn't do it, is because I've had that in the past like 6 months. I'm I'm a driver. I drive around for a fucking living. So I unfortunately I'm a sucker and a slave to,
Fast
what
food.
I can get that's convenient and quick, and so your boy has had fucking maybe at least 5 or 10 apple pies in the past fucking years.
Dude, I don't think I've ever had a McDonald's hot
Oh
dog.
my god! Oh my god! Have you not have that lava goodness? It is
Well,
just pure heat, bro. I'm talking about like the fact that like if you get a fresh McDonald's fucking apple pie, you're gonna look like you have herpes for at least a month and a half because the fucking lava inside, and you're gonna still love it. You're gonna be like worth it at the end. It's gonna be worth it. But oh my god.
I fucking hate apple pie.
See, this is why we are friends from halfway across the country. Because if I lived near you, you would have been a cold case file like 6 years ago. I
Oh,
swear to
bro.
fucking God.
But do you
I
like?
swear to
All right,
fucking
so
God. How
I
dare
I
you
don't like
say that on my
sweets.
podcast? Our podcast.
I
How
don't like sweets.
dare you?
I'm not a sweets person. Like,
Neither am I, mother. As I say, I
dude,
have
if I'm
a
gonna
sweet
have
tooth,
pie, right? If it's
uh-huh.
gonna be pie, I want a
Mhm.
pecan pie. That's my favorite. That's my jam.
That's number three. That's number three. Apple, sweet potato, fucking pecans. Come on. Hold on.
Gina is my
Look
friend.
at this. Look at this. Look at this. Gina said you're
Oh,
done.
what?
You're off the
What?
show.
Get the fuck out of here! I only read
Oh
half of
my
that.
god.
When she says I hate apple pie too. But all right, first of all,
Oh my god.
no, don't
You're
care.
both broken. You fucking white
I
people.
won't.
You
I'm
white people
not.
don't know about apple pie. I'm saying it. I've said it.
Do you like cherry pie?
Nope.
Do you
Nope.
like pumpkin pie?
Yes.
I fucking hate all pies except
Pumpkin and
for
sweet
pecan.
potato. I fuck with pumpkin and sweet potato.
Rhubarb. I've had rhubarb
Wait,
pie
I haven't
once,
it.
and it
I
was
haven't bite of
actually
it.
fantastic. But yeah, no.
Since I'm waiting. I think
A
I'm
pie in
rolled
general is
out.
disgusting.
Dude, like pumpkin pie streusel.
What the
Oh,
fuck is
hold on.
that?
Now we're talking streusel. That's not it. Gina,
That's not a pie though.
can we talk this on a different episode? Gina, can you take this away? Like, come on. We're doing pies. This episode's only an hour. Come on. Like, Jesus Christ. Yes? All right. Boom. I got a winner. So like I was trying to say, Dude's Evening is about indulgence, overindulgence. That was the apple pie was oh, god damn it. We lost a guest and we lost an audience member until next week. It's all right. Come back next week. We might be on your side because we're both flip floppers. Um, apple pie was the one, and then the other was a bologna sandwich. Now,
Also,
now, now, I am all about pretty much that style. When I hear a bologna sandwich, I hear and visualize 2 slices of fucking Wonder Bread, way too much mayonnaise, a plastic slice of fucking American cheese, 4 fucking slices of bologna, and God knows what else. Some people put mustard, I will fucking cut you. Some people put pickles, I will fucking cut you. Tomatoes, fucking lettuce. No, no. A fucking bologna has a first name, and it's bologna. Okay, like that's. I want if again the fucking mayonnaise, lubricant. The cheese, salt with the lubricant. Bologna. I want bologna. The fucking bologna sandwich that was on Dudesy, though, that shit looked like a fucking mortadella. That looked like an Italian hero grilled with fucking mortadella. Now, again, for those of you who don't know mortadella is the Italian version of bologna. It's got you could actually see the real fat in it. It's a little less processed than bologna. Dan, go ahead. I'm sorry. I keep seeing you looking off into the distance at a
No,
bologna.
I was about to yell at the dog.
Oh, well, yell at the fucking dog.
And the only thing we did not discuss at the beginning of the podcast, like we normally do, we fucking love animals. We have dogs, and they're always in the way. We do not apologize for it.
Yeah,
But
that's
I was about to yell at my dog.
yeah. I mean, especially again, if you're a fan of us, and you should be a fan of fucking Dudesy, and a dog is a big part of fucking Dudesy. Fucking Lulio, le canna strada italiano. Fucking shout out to Dudesy. Anyway, we got to keep moving on because there's still more things for fucking Dudes giving, and we're 20 minutes in almost. So, what did you make for food, brother? That's what I'm getting at here.
I did not make food. I
You got to be eating
have.
something, you cunt.
I am eating something.
Sando, I see a Sammy. What's the Sammy?
This is
Is that a Jimmy John's?
No. This is straight from my corner bar,
Oh
my
shit,
favorite little restaurant,
dude, that looks
Harper's
like
Tavern.
a commercial
The
one.
grinder.
Sweet.
Sesame seed bun, by the way.
Hell
My
yeah.
faves.
Hell, dude. Literally was thinking about sesame buns from New York today. Literally,
Bro,
daydreaming while
love
I'm
it.
driving around doing work. Daydreaming about fucking sesame buns. Hell yeah.
This is a buffalo chicken grinder. They use I had it until just a second ago. The hot sauce, the one that like when you go to the Mexican restaurants, they have it on the table generally.
Cholula, Tapatio,
Yes.
Tapatio.
Yeah, that shit. It's made with that, but they use the hot one, not the one that they leave at the fucking restaurant because people
Okay,
pussies.
okay.
I had them put fresh cut jalapenos on there as well
Hell
for
yeah.
that extra, like good stuff, bro. I had half of it at the restaurant because we just went there, and I was like, I'm saving this motherfucker for the
Nice.
fucking
Yeah,
podcast.
he was saving it because he remembered he was obliged to bring a fucking food on the show today.
No, I knew that before we went, but I was like, fuck it, I'll just order something when we
Bro,
leave.
I'm
It was
blowing
a
you out
real
of the
penny.
water. I'm blowing you out of the water. I got
Okay.
fucking. I did chili. Was it Cincinnati style over spaghetti?
Okay.
Dude, one of my boys, my buddy Eric Bianchi, he does this soup kitchen thing every Sunday at the bar, where he brings in a bunch of frozen soups in the giant Chinese food containers,
Hmm.
and then if you buy one, you can give one to not a homeless person, or it could be a homeless, just somebody in need,
Right.
and like they all come frozen. So I've been dying to try this because the smoky level, like you just smell, even though it's frozen, you can smell the smokiness. I've only
Nice.
had like a bite while it was still cooking. I'm gonna do a bite now and like with the spaghetti, dude. The chunks. Look at this. The giant chunks are freaking. Look at that chili. Like chili does not ever. It's like almost more like a beef
Nice
stew.
chunks of beef. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, oh, when I smelled it alone, and then as I was cooking it down just now, oof, look at that. Look at those chunky chunks.
Nice. Is that
Yeah.
corn in there too?
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I like a experimentative chili. And I mean, I like a chili or a soup that kind of pushes the boundaries. Eric he's an executive chef like I was before I left New York, and he gets all these like little private gigs, and then he has leftover meat and cooking shit. So this is what he does. He makes a bunch of vats of soup and freezes it up and sells it out for $10 a pop. God
Nice.
damn. Dude, the smoke. The other one I'm gonna try next week. I'll do it on the show. I'm gonna do a try his smoked pumpkin soup. It's got bacon, lime. Oh man. Oh my god.
Obviously, pumpkin in it.
Yeah. I mean, and he only smoked it for like an hour, hour and a half because that's how long. It literally only took that long to like absorb all the smoky smell. Bro,
Okay. And you meant the smoky flavor.
bro, the man knows what he's doing, and not for nothing. At this elevation, cooking spaghetti and like baking, things that can be, extra delicate is really an art form. Um, the boiling points and cooking points when you're at such a high elevation as we are, it really does change compared to dude. I've been cooking since I was like 5, 7 years old as a kid in New York, but I feel like I'm relearning how to get shit done right.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Does it
weird.
take longer or less time?
Longer,
Okay.
longer, and then lower temperatures. So
Oh.
that way you don't dry shit out. Like things might boil a little faster, but then the item that you put in to boil isn't going to cook as fast as you're used to. So you have to like kind of compromise and dial it back 5 or 10 degrees and then
Okay.
add, 10, 15 minutes or whatever on the cook time.
Yeah.
I hate it because dude, I love cooking and like having to basically relearn how to do. I haven't been, dude, 3 years here, haven't been able to do a good fucking rice and beans yet. Like, I mean, I've served rice and beans and haven't gotten any complaints except for, oh, this took a long time. I'm like, well, yeah, but it was done right, and you're not complaining about the flavor. But,
Right.
ugh. I was not happy. Like my rice came out mushy and shit. No bueno. No bueno. But I'll say this much. I'd never do this chili over freaking spaghetti shit. Yes,
Yeah,
please.
the Cincinnati chili.
Hmm. Oh,
I know there's an actual name for it, but I don't know that it's necessarily
Cincinnati.
that.
Cincinnati usually has cinnamon.
Okay.
I didn't do that shit. Gross.
Yeah, that would be kind of gross.
And it's not my chili. So like, I'd be trying to make something out of something that's not. All right. Dude's evening pass. Tell me your worst Christmas ever. Right? Is that how it goes? I believe that's how it went.
I think it's just a Christmas memory, but this
No,
wasn't
because
a
remember, isn't no that there's Dude's Evening Pass. Oh, that's right. It is just a memory. It doesn't have to be the worst.
but both of theirs. Well, Will's wasn't bad, but Chad had a like the more you listen about it and like you hear more about Chad's past, man, I feel so bad for him. His dad was such a dick. It's crazy, but I know you're chewing. But I can go with I'll give I'll give you my worst Christmas ever. This is fucking damn almost 13 years ago today. Uh, when we
You're
were
26.
deployed together, we were deployed together. I got a 3-day pass to go home, and I went home for Christmas. and got to watch my son, my firstborn son, somewhat open presents ish. Like obviously you open it, but like here's how dumb I was at the time. Like I expected him to like really kind of enjoy stuff, and like he fucking you know was a baby, didn't care. But again, I was young, dumb, never paid attention to anything. I didn't really know babies either at that time. So I've only been around a couple and never for that long. But like actually expected him to like really interact with shit.
This was your first baby?
My firstborn son, yeah.
Okay.
He was, fucking 8 months old, 9 months old. So yeah, I mean, like he somewhat was kind of happy, but like I went up like all out, like a dumbass. It's like first time parents, like they want everything new,
Yeah.
right? Like right when the baby's born and all that shit. So like I did like the same shit, but like got him like this fucking like tickle me Elmo kind of thing, and like you had to hit it, like you barely have to touch it, but you have to hit it in the right spot. And like I kept trying to show his little ass, and he's too fucking stupid to get it. But he was also, a fucking baby, so had to deal with that. That was probably the worst one. And then like now looking like fuck, it was like a year later after I asked one of my other friends the same shit that had a baby about the same age. It was like, oh yeah, yeah, they don't give a fuck. And I'm like, oh okay. But it's like his third kid, so I don't know. And then
All right.
best ever, um, fuck, dude, it'd been a couple years, like 3 years ago. I got the kids BB guns, and we went out there and taught them how to shoot BB guns. That dude, that's the shit. I love it. And my kids are like run even like with toy guns and shit. They're not. Dude, there's rules. The same rules apply as a real gun. You don't point it at people, and you fucking put like if you're walking with a group, have it pointed at the ground. So just whatever, like that shit. My kids still have that, and they've shot real guns a fucking lot, and it's fun.
It's a beautiful thing where like you it's something I've always been envious of you. Like you have the property. You have the freedom to go shoot guns or break your ribs when Michigan wins like an asshole. Like you have that opportunity. You have the freedom to just go launch yourself off a four-wheeler because you're drunk and an idiot. That's so awesome to me. I mean, like as a New Yorker, that's so dope that you can, freaking take your kids and launch them off a fucking back of a fucking sled going 45 on your property.
Kids are resilient. Yeah, helmets sometimes.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that you can miss an entire episode of our podcast because you were an idiot because you beat the Ohio State.
Oh, well, still time to celebrate.
um, what are the last tenets of of
What you
doing?
hope for the future? What you think is gonna be hold up in the future? Which
Ooh, oh, that's right, that's right. I hope that we eventually get this podcast after 2 years onto some sort of streaming site. Maybe we are on iTunes or Spotify. Who knows?
no,
That'd be awesome.
I think we have one episode up on.
Spotify. I think we're on Spotify. We have one.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
But yeah, uh, uh
As we
and then,
literally, excuse me, as mostly I continue to pay month after month to host this fucking show. Not host, but I mean like pay for the host that's shoots our dumb show out to every streaming service that we do. So on that note, I'm trying something new. A new moonshine flavor. Pecan.
oh shit, okay,
Pecan moonshine.
pecan pie.
Yeah, why
Hmm.
not? Because we were talking about it before anyway. Um, but if anybody ever doubts it, just know Dan and I love doing this every fucking week. There's not much I look forward to besides hanging out with this weird lady who keeps coming over. Uh, that I like doing more than hanging out with this bearded fucking cunt. So, cheers, motherfucker.
Cheers.
Merry Festivus. Fucking happy or chill dudes evening to all of you. Oh, that is yummy. That is yummy. And then Dan just kind of silently, passively hinted towards something that I want to talk about, but I can't talk about. Dan just did the toast salute from Letterkenny. And I, being the Letterkenny aficionado that I am, and the one who was the dirty influencer to Dan Webslinger 25, I can't get into Letterkenny yet. I hate that we have to wait every fucking year till this fucking time of year for it to come out. And I hate that it's 8 or 10 just fucking glorious episodes. They're so good. Fuck off. It's a lot of shows that do it to us. I've already brought it up. Wednesday, loved Wednesday. Fucking crushed Wednesday. Did not think I thought it was gonna be like Twilight. I thought it was gonna be some like uber teenage kind of themed shit. But they really they did what I felt Shrek did. When Shrek came out, it was that fucking perfect cartoon where it was great for the kids, but then they did everything that they needed to make it like entertaining for the adults who had to take the kids. I remember my mom dragging me along, but I was in my preteen, so I was able to like pick up like, oh, okay, I see why mom's laughing at this joke, you know. And fucking Wednesday just fucking did that. But now we're gonna have to wait till fucking 2020 fucking four for the fucking next fucking season. And that's what I fucking hate about Letterkenny. It's like I haven't had a bad season. The first season people complained about 1 or 2 episodes because they're trying to find their footing. I relate that to the first 2 seasons of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It was like what?
First 4 seasons of Always Sunny.
Well, the first season didn't have Danny DeVito. Season 2, Danny DeVito came in, and then that's when like they started really trying to find their footing. Sure. First 4, I'm gonna disagree with you. By season 3, they were full stride. They were fucking gallant. Fucking
season 4 was like for me, like from start
for me. I mean, like for me.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
So yeah, I'm taking my time with the new Letterkenny. It looks great. I got through episode 1. We were talking. Dan and I, we've Dan and I. The only words Dan and I have said about the new season of Letterkenny. The only words Dan and I have said about the new season of Letterkenny has been the word chips. And that's all we're gonna say. We're not. There's no spoilers, and literally the word chips says everything. And yeah, I am not going to force myself to watch any of the episodes until I'm ready or until I get hit up by the Letterkenny podcast in reference to doing an episode of me doing a table read, which usually isn't until like a year after the season comes out. So I'm not too worried. I don't think. I mean, I'm rethinking what I'm saying because they haven't done an episode in a while because it's been a year since. I don't know. Anyway, Dan, where are you on Letterkenny?
I
You did the one
all
episode, right?
six. I did all six.
You've already finished it.
Oh yeah, they're 25 to 28 minutes.
I fucking know how many minutes they are. I fucking put you onto them, you fuck.
So it's easy to go through them all.
I'm doing my best Gaylor. I think I fucking know.
But
Damn it. Literally, I think Dan didn't even know the new episodes were out until yesterday or today when I told him.
no, I started binge watching
All right.
all the seasons before the new. I knew the
Yeah.
new season came out
I'm
after
I'm
Canada,
so
and that was because of you.
I was always like this even since I was a kid. It took me almost a year to read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy because I loved that book so much. I just never wanted it to end. And then ever then that was the only book that ever since then I can reread and I can rewatch the movie as well. But Letterkenny, I have such a fucking love hate addiction for that fucking show. So I am taking my time. Taking my
Yeah, no,
time.
it was worth it. I'm glad I did. Um, and really, why I did. Now that I know that Shorzy is Wayne, it was way easier to pick up on that while doing the rewatch. And not even like the first couple times Shorzy's on. It's actually later on in the seasons after Shorzy where it's like it becomes like very evident. Like the beginning, it's like maybe, but like I don't know if you've ever noticed, but Shorzy's tattoos change every
Yeah.
time they show.
Yeah,
Like
but his fucking physique and his neck doesn't. That's my whole point. Like, that's why I still keep busting your balls about this. How you didn't fucking know Wayne wasn't fucking was fucking Shorzy the whole
Shorzy,
time still blows my fucking dildo off,
I
bro.
guess I never really paid attention.
And
Um,
that's fair because it is a show where like you need to listen because there are a lot of characters, but at the same time, you would expect to see a face. And Shorty, he's the only one who doesn't have a face. They do that
only
in
in Letterkenny.
well, yeah, but in like trailer, they do that in Trailer Park Boys. There's like two or three fucking characters where you just hear their fucking voices for the most part, and on occasion you'll just see them from the back with a fucking robe on or
Right.
something like that. So it's kind of funny to me. But I again, you and I live in different worlds. I work in comedy and shit like that. So
Well,
it's something. Whoa, whoa,
oh, oh,
whoa,
oh, oh,
hold on there, brother. Whoa,
uh,
whoa,
uh,
whoa,
you turned me on
whoa,
to
whoa,
Trailer Park Boys
whoa.
as well, but I for the life of me, I could not get into it, and I tried super hard. Like I watched 3 seasons of it.
Title of your sex tape. I tried super hard.
Yeah. So,
That's for you.
uh, I watched 3 seasons of it and just like had to stop. It did not hit home with me at all.
Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you really have to power through it. You also have to have sold a lot of drugs in your life to relate mostly. Um, but it's a great fucking show. Especially, I discovered it or I learned about it when Netflix had just bought it. So they were same thing with Letterkenny.
Letterkenny.
There were both shows on a network in Canada for seasons upon seasons. I think fucking Trailer Park Boys had at least 10 or 12 before they got picked up here. And Netflix just bought all the old seasons and just bought the rights to stream the old seasons. There were no new things planned,
Right.
but the old seasons streamed so heavy that Netflix was like, hey, boys, you guys want to make some new seasons with a bigger budget. And they were like, "Fuck yeah!" I don't know how they say that in Canadian, but
Berta.
there it is. Hey, all right, that's enough of that. Yeah, I love seeing that shit, man. Because American television, we've got some good shit, but we never fucking do it right, do we? You know, like what was the John Cena one? Not Patriot. The fuck was it called?
Pacemaker.
The
A
Peacemaker.
peacemaker.
Yeah,
A
like
pacemaker.
I said Patriot. Whatever is
I
fucking.
know, but that Patriot's still closer than fucking pacemaker. What
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
fuck
you
am
know,
I wrong? Thank
old
you.
man heart attacks. Yeah, yeah, that's guy. That guy. Yeah.
By the way, I'm high as fuck. I do not smoke the marijuana that often.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Say that again properly.
the marijuana.
Marijuana. Ha
I
ha.
don't I don't partake in that very often. I had like 6 hits off a cone, and I am fucking through the roof. And I just texted Renee privately, going, "I'm high as fuck," and I'm like,
That's good.
I'll just put it out there for everybody.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say.
I am super high. Yeah, good times, guys.
Yeah, he
I
literally
could see
texted.
my eyes get closer and closer to being closed,
He texted that
and
34 seconds ago and didn't even give me a chance to fucking read that
uh,
message. So, Dan, what are the last tenets of Dude's Giving so that way we can wrap it up? Because again, we don't need to make it exactly an hour every week. But also we can say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. This will be our last episode until the New Year's. We really thank everybody who fucking tunes into our dumb shit every week. Dan's all smileys. Dan's literally is
sorry,
Dan's
dude.
Dan's
I
smiling at nothing. That's
I
great.
would, yeah. Sorry, I am super. I know. Actually, you. I want to. I think you said Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving
Yeah, yeah.
instead of at, and
I
yeah.
did. I did.
Okay, I
I got
caught that, and then
confirmation.
I caught.
Happy fucking New Year's to you cunts. Whatever.
Happy New Year, motherfuckers! Thanksgiving.
No, I
Uh,
said happy Dude's Giving instead of Thanksgiving. Is that what I said? All right. Thanksgiving. God, I hate you
Dudesy
both.
Day or Dudes Day. Merry Tuesday. I did they. They never finished. Who brings your the presents? We didn't do presents
Well,
for each
yeah, no,
other.
because people apparently don't know how to buy presents, and they buy presents for themselves. Even though I said don't buy dudesy hoodies without me,
I I told you how I got this hoodie.
I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut my co-host, guys, just so
My
everybody knows.
mom bought it for me
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Christmas,
sure. Mom,
but
Luke,
she did ask me what I
mom,
wanted, and I
mom
said,
listens to
"Here's the link."
dudesy. Sure, yeah, yeah.
I said, "This is the link."
I'm sure mom listens to dudesy. Okay.
She does.
If you like dudesy, here's what you do. Please leave a message, rate and
And rate
review.
review. I didn't know you were waiting for me.
Yeah, I'm
I caught
always.
on. I
Guess what,
caught on when you
Dan?
started singing
Dan,
the rest of it.
Dan, guess what? I'm always waiting for you.
I know. Well, this one's a little bad at the end. I was on fire until like all of a sudden, like 15 minutes ago when it really hit, and I'm like going, man, that was like 2, 3 puffs too many. Like, and the last two I did, I like really inhaled, and that I mean like I like super inhaled and held it for a second, and that
You're
hurt.
like you did like Bill Clinton inhale.
I no, the very first hit was a Clinton inhale because I could feel I was already coughing,
Okay.
so I hurry up and just, like secretly blew it out, but then
Uh huh.
bunch of hits, and then the last one, the very last one, was a super hit. And
All right. So on that note, Dan and I have one thing we like to ask everybody every week is to tell somebody you love them. I lost my aunt a couple of weeks ago. Dan lost his dad randomly like a year ago. We lose friends, family, acquaintances. way too fucking quickly. It's very fucking sad. It's tragic. The holidays are especially the worst time.
Did you see the fucking cat dude Judah back there? I saw him on my camera. What the fuck? It's like I have Karate Cat, not Karate Kid. Hey, you motherfucker! Did you see him again? Dude, it's the type of shit that happens on the show, stoned or not, and I'm normally not stoned because I don't function well like this.
So on that note,
fucking Karate Cat, dude. Did you see him, dude? He jumped halfway across the screen. Oh shit!
So from that note, from Dan and I, happy Dude's Eve.
Happy Dude's Evening. I hope you had a fucking great time. Renee, I love your face. I can't wait to kiss your lips. Your soft little Puerto Rican lips.
Happy New Year's. Oh,
Happy
shit.
New Year's, Doozy
Oh
Day.
my God. We'll see you guys next week, next year.
I won't be high next one.
I love you.
I love you too.